Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so the goal of this episode is to completely finish off all remaining items. See how that goes. It might be easier said than done. Am I done with all the cameras? Hang on a second. Are we done with the cameras? We are done with the cameras. Huh, how about that? I didn't even realize. Okay, good. Well, that means we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items left, which is right. Unfortunately, I don't know that they're all on the map. Seriously? I'm still missing some stuff off the map? That can't possibly be right. 2 in Park Row, 1 in Industrial District. 2 in Park Row. Holy crap, there's still 2 left in here. They're inside. That's where they are. The medical center. Okay, we'll get there in a minute. So we have to clear these out, and what's left is basically stuff that I couldn't figure out how to do the first time. So none of these are going to be easy.
Good. Serves the son of a bitch right.
But by God, we are going to find them. And I don't care what it takes. So...
Riddler's back, huh? Figures. I've seen these weird question marks all over Arkham City.
Doesn't appear to be a below for this one. It wouldn't be in a Riddler room. Besides, we're way far away from where it actually is. I don't think it would be inside, would it? I really don't think so. Anyway, guys, I will hunt around, and when I find it, I will let you guys know where it is. Oh, you know what? I just saw it as I was coming up here. It's like right there.
This is getting crazy. They gotta feed us right.
How do I grab this? Like such. Alright, that's that one done. Let's see, Industrial District. Oh, look, an interview tape. Alright, fine, we'll get that. 2 riddles left. Jeez, how many interview tapes does this guy have?
You were telling me about the night your wife died.
Oh, no, Hugo. As I recall, I was waiting for you to send me another doctor.
We both know I have sent you 3 more doctors.
Did you?
Yes. One was left dismembered outside the elevator to my office. The other 2 have not been seen since they were sent to you.
How careless. Listen, Doc.
Professor.
Okay, Professor. I'll give you a little more. I just hope you're taking notes. It's the day after, and I'm standing in the freezing rain, just staring at the chemical plant, feeling numb. Jeannie was dead. It didn't seem real. I can remember the day I first met her. Her infectious smile as I told her bad joke after bad joke. How, even after living with the pathetic wretch I was, she still wanted my child. And then they arrived. Reality's way of yanking me another wedgie. Falcone's men told me to cheer up. He said, things could be worse. I asked him how. He grabbed me by the collar, pulled me close. He'd been eating garlic, and each word stank as he threatened to perform oral surgery on me with a nail and a brick. Creative guy. They hand me a box. I remember thinking it was heavy. Was it a bomb? A gun? I'd never used a gun before. Were they that heavy?
And what was in the box?
How's that doctor coming along?
I'll get you one.
And when you do, I'll tell you the rest.
Okay.
Heard Bruce Wayne got put...
Alright.
in Arkham City. I'd like to get 5 minutes with that rich son of a bitch.
Let's go figure these out. That's gotta be it.
Still people, right? The least they could do is feed us.
There we go. Compulsory purchase. You guys can read through that. Compulsory purchase. Very nice. And that unlocks another Joker interview. Okay, yeah, sorry guys, these are slow because every time we unlock something, it opens up a new column, or a new row, which unlocks another thing, so.
You are looking a little better, yes.
Well, I have my good days and bad days, but I do try and start each one with a smile.
Are you ready to continue your story?
Yeah, why not? So where was I?
The box.
Ah, yes, the box. So there I was, tearing open this box, expecting the worst. And all it had in it was a crazy red dome and a cloak. I thought they were having a joke with me, but oh no. They made me put it on. They said it was a disguise. It would keep me safe. It smelled like garlic. And that was it, really. I was dressed up like a spaceman, barely able to see, trying to break into the one place in this town that had given me a job. Have you ever tried to walk with an enormous fishbowl on your head? Don't answer that. It's hard. I couldn't see where I was going. I must have tripped one of the alarms. I heard muffled gunfire. I panicked and tried to run. And then I saw him.
Who?
Batman.
Really?
Yes, really. Batman tried to hit me. I moved out of the way, but, well, what you need to understand is I had this giant bowl on my head, and I lost my balance. It's like life, really. 1 minute everything's bad, the next your wife's dead and you're hanging on for dear life, suspended over a tank of experimental chemicals. I'm sure he'd say he tried to save me, but we all know he didn't. I fell. For a second, just as I hit the surface, I thought I may just get away with this.
I assume that wasn't the case.
Do I look like I got away with it?
Okay. Very nice. Yes, we've seen this already. I want the map. That's a perspective riddle. I don't understand. I don't think we had any perspective riddles left. This isn't... Oh, stop. What's the riddle?
This question can only be answered from an...
Yep, it is a perspective riddle. Okay, so where's the dot?
It's cold.
That's a big question mark, so it might be far back. Oh, look what I found.
Batman's here. There must be something else going on, right?
Nice. Alright, there you go. I thought we were done with the perspective riddles, but I guess we were not. And that should be the last one of the game. Nice. Industrial District is done. Which means we have our last Riddler interview tape. I'm sorry, Joker Riddler tape.
I was drowning. The chemicals were burning my skin. My entire body felt like it was on fire. And it was all his fault.
Whose fault? Batman's?
Who else?
Yours?
Come again?
Let me tell you what I believe. I believe that you have fabricated a series of events that you use to conceal the truth about your condition. I have read 12 different accounts of your past. All different, except for one detail. Batman.
What can I say? I like to keep things interesting. A wise man once told me that if you have to have an origin story, you're better off making it multiple choice.
And never facing up to the truth of what happened. What you did. How you got here.
Oh, I know exactly how I got here. A big truck brought me here from Arkham. You remember the asylum, don't you?
Of course.
Well, good. Because I'd hate to think that I'd fabricated seeing you watching me in my cell all those times.
Excuse me?
Hugo, you merry maniac. You were obsessed with me. You all were trying to get in here. Next thing you'll tell me it wasn't you who sent old Sharpie over the edge. Nice work, by the way.
Thank you.
So here's the thing. If you want to make sure that no one else finds out about your past, you should start poking your nose into mine. Oh, and send me another doc. I think I need a second opinion.
Okay, well that's the end of the Joker tapes. Which leaves us 3 riddles. One of which is in here. So this must be Amusement Mile.
Look out! If you're afraid, don't be scared to crow about it.
What is that on top? Oh, maybe that's... Are those crows?
Feel this place getting worse, minute by minute.
Oh yeah, that's a scarecrow. Cool, we got it. Nice. You guys can read that. And no doubt we have unlocked another row. And another interview tape. Okay. Number 3.
Have you ever seen a flower die? Watched something that was once so beautiful, so full of life, collapse and rot from within?
You refer to Nora's illness.
It seems like yesterday when I first found her. It all happened so quickly. Suddenly, I was losing her.
Did you seek help? What about your employer, GothCorp?
I hid it from them, diverting resources from GothCorp's research in an attempt to find the cure. But in the end, I failed. Time was running out. I knew that if I was discovered, Nora would die.
Why take that risk?
Do you know what it is to love someone? To really love them?
No.
Nora was all I could think of. I reran the diagnostics, re-examined every detail from every angle, certain that I had missed something. I cursed myself for being so blind, so stupid. Surely there was a cure. I just needed more time. Then I realized what I had to do.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. Yes, I've seen it. Thank you. Give me the thing. Working our way up. I'm a little bit confused. Because it says... Stop it. It says there's 2 riddles left in Amusement Mile. And yet I see but one. Where's the other one? Unless this is considered an Amusement Mile. This has 2 trophies in it. And Amusement Mile doesn't have 2 trophies left, it has 1. So that's got to be Park Row. So I'm missing a riddle. Somewhere. Huh. 2 riddles, but I have no riddles to find. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna head over to the church. Oh, for God's sakes. So, I'll be back when I get there, guys. Actually, I'm not really interested. Okay, here we are.
Hey, you chicken man or Batman? Thank God it's you, Batman.
Yeah, it's me. Okay, we got a trophy just to my left. Somewhere over here. How would we get in there? Oh, there's a breakable wall. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, come on! What the hell? How was that not a direct hit? Give me that. Okay, then we got a trophy straight ahead and to the left. Kind of right over here, I guess. Thank you. And then we got a Catwoman's execution.
Really? How about the fact that it was you that hired Hugo Strange?
It wasn't my fault.
Oh? Then whose was it? Gotham wants
And then we got a riddle.
to know. Gotham needs to know.
Kind of right up in here. Cool. Got a new story. You guys can read that. And I'm sure we've got a bunch of stuff. Catwoman, Catwoman, Catwoman. So 3 Catwoman tapes.
Have you calmed down yet?
Where is she?
That depends on your next answer. If you could save one person tonight, who would it be? Holly? Or the Batman?
He can look after himself.
Good. Holly is safe for now. Let us talk about Batman.
What do you think I can tell you that you don't already know? You've been sending your goons after him for months. He said you were studying him.
So you speak. Good. You never knew your father, correct?
Enough, Strange. This is over.
If you say so. Captain, do you have the girl in your sights?
Yes, sir.
Kill her.
No!
Are you prepared to talk? I thought so. Keep the girl targeted, Captain.
You bastard.
Shall we continue?
Huh. I'm not sure I know who Holly is.
Your father. Did you ever meet him?
Never knew the son of a bitch.
Unfortunate. He certainly seems to have made an impact on you. The distrust of men, for example. Your relationship with Batman, would you call it close?
Me and the Brooding One get along just fine.
But you want more. But you can't trust men, can you?
What? Look, he's spoken for. He must be. How else could he resist all this?
You're both very similar, aren't you? A shared disregard for the law, a belief that you are doing the right thing, and a similar taste in attire. But beneath the surface, there is a weakness.
Like hell.
You both risk everything for a chance at redemption. You tell yourself it's to help her. He does the same for the boy. It's all just to make his life more complete, to become the father he never knew.
You don't know anything about him.
And neither do you. He hasn't confided in you because he doesn't trust you. And it hurts, doesn't it? I touched a raw nerve, didn't I?
Are you still here?
You're hurt because he knows who you are, but you don't know anything about him. Do you love him?
No!
Holly is safe. I have little interest in the life of a teenage delinquent, unless, of course, she finds herself in my facility.
What was all this about, Strange? Do you enjoy making people beg?
Not at all. I am only interested in what makes people do what they do. Soon you will not have to worry about the Batman. Steal what you like, do what you must, in a futile attempt to steal his heart. You will fail.
You sound pretty sure of yourself.
Plans are afoot, Miss Kyle. Soon you may wish to re-evaluate your admiration for him. I will be the one standing over his body, and the world will know that Hugo Strange is better than him.
Yeah, whatever.
Two-Face has placed what you are looking for in his safe in his old campaign office. He is someone else who cannot let go of his past. I hope that the contents of that safe make you happy.
So he sent Catwoman to the safe and Hugo to go catch her. That's interesting. Let's see. We saw this already, right? I think so. Okay, let's take a look at the map. Actually, let's take a look at... All we have left is Amusement Mile. 2 riddles. But I still only have 1 on the god freaking damn map. And it's one I can't figure out. Okay, guys, I will see you when we get over to the area of the last riddle that I have on my map. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're here. I will hunt for this, and I will see you guys when I figure out what it is. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, welcome back. I think I'm pretty sure I got this one. This is the parking spot they're talking about, so yeah, that's it. No problem. Let's go ahead and view his story. Very nice. Mr. Freeze, number 4. Alright, let's give it a listen.
I had worked without sleep for a week. My needs didn't seem important. Sleep didn't matter. Food didn't matter. There was only her. I looked at Nora and I told her that I loved her. She told me there was nothing I could do, that we should just accept fate. She smiled her beautiful smile as she said it. I promised to cure her, and then I pressed the button.
You cryogenically froze her, keeping her on ice, so to speak, while you worked on a cure. It broke your heart, but now you had all the time in the world. Did you feel relieved?
I went home and fell into a deep sleep. For the first time since we discovered Nora's illness, I dared to dream. But for weeks I had ignored my superior's attempts to contact me. The next morning I overslept. By the time I got to the lab, Ferris Boyle, the CEO, was there waiting.
What did he do?
He accused me of industrial espionage, which I denied. But then his guards found Nora. Boyle told me that, like all of my research, she belonged to him. I was enraged. I attacked him. His guards beat me back, and in the struggle, I was drenched by the cryogenic chemical I had created. I lay on the floor, helpless, watching the guards steal Nora away. Boyle told me it was a tragedy for such a promising mind to perish in a lab accident. Then he left me to die.
But you survived.
The chemicals were absorbed into my body and transformed my metabolism. My body went numb. I felt a strange tingling, then searing pain all over. Each breath ignited my lungs. I clawed my way back to a refrigeration unit, and as I closed the door behind me, I felt the icy chill calm my aching body. Things suddenly seemed clear.
What seemed clear? Finding a cure for Nora?
No. Revenge. Boyle would pay.
All right then. We have one riddle left, and I have not a clue where it is. I can't believe it's not on the map. I wonder if it's inside somewhere. It's got to be up in the amusement mile, though. There really isn't much inside in here. I don't remember there being anything. Okay, guys. I may have to look this one up. I don't really know exactly where to look. Oh, I didn't really show you where this was, did I? It's underneath the building. You gotta head across this little thing, and then it's through this little break right here that we had broken before for Catwoman. Alright guys, what I will do...
Look out! Can you see where the madness began?
I haven't seen any guys in green in a long time. I don't know that there are any left. So, for whatever reason, I'm not seeing this on the map. I'll look it up and I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys. Yeah, there's a reason why the riddle's not on the map, because it's not on the map. That right there is Arkham Island. And that is where the madness began. And I probably should have figured that out myself, but I didn't realize Arkham Island is sitting out there. So. Okay, we got a story. Arkham Island sold. And that's opened up, which has opened up the last of the Mr. Freeze tapes. Let's go ahead and listen to the final tape.
You Ferris Boyle, though, didn't you?
Yes.
Why?
You know why. Batman. Though he did return Nora to safety until you got her.
See? There you go. Blame me, blame your parents because you failed to revive the neighbor's pets. Blame Ferris Boyle for spoiling your plans to cure Nora. Blame Batman for stopping your revenge against Boyle. And now, your Nora is in danger.
Because of you.
No, Victor. Because of you. You have always had a heart of ice. You stole people's pets. You stole GothCorp resources. And since then, you've stolen so much more for your own selfish scientific inquiries. If you had shared your genius with others, devoted your energy to medicine instead of crime, perhaps your ice princess would be at home now, preparing you a hot meal instead of being delivered to the Joker.
No!
You could have saved Nora a long time ago, Victor.
It's all for her. Everything. I will get her back. And when I do, I'm coming for you.
Thank you. We are done now.
Nora.
Okay. There you go, guys. There you go. Let's take a look. Complete. 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 And so on and so forth. There we go. Well, that's that. Let's head out to the main menu. We got a new concept art. There it is. Catwoman's Execution. You guys can take a look at that. I believe that was the last one, so we're done. We're still missing... No, we're not, actually. What are we missing? I thought we were missing something. Let's take a look. No, we got it all, 100%. Very, very nice. That's 100% of everything in the game, bar Riddler's Revenge and Harley Quinn's Revenge, which we will start next time. In 2 weeks' time, actually. After the next Riddler's Revenge challenge maps. So yeah. Very good, guys. We will go ahead and stop here, because there's really nothing else to do. Let me take a minute to thank my patrons. My $5 plus patrons are Michael Hilliard and Mythos Irving. My $3 plus patrons are listed in the description below, along with any links that they've requested that I link to. Please do go check that out. Good stuff in there, guys. And then finally, at the end of this episode, you're going to see a list of all my $1 plus patrons. Thank you very much, guys. It is much appreciated. Without your support, this would be a much more difficult endeavor. So I do appreciate the help. Okay, gang, we will stop here, and we will pick this back up in the next episode. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please take a second to comment, like, and subscribe. All these things really help me out. I'd like to say a big thanks to all my patrons whose names are appearing on the screen right now. Thanks a lot, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more great content, consider joining my list of patrons. There's a link on the screen in the bottom left corner. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.